Greetings, everyone. I hope you've had another productive week. The purpose of my video this week is really to cover about three different topics. First thing I'd like to visit with you about briefly is our work on this last week's assignment forum, your interviews with leaders from local or state government agencies. Second thing I want to do is to spend a little bit of time with you setting up this next week's assignment, which is a report on the discussion board on leadership for a healthy democracy. And then third, I want to visit with you about the remaining assignments in this course and break things down just a little bit more for you and provide kind of a timeline and emphasize the things that need to be completed prior to the end of the semester. So let me begin by making just a few comments about our work this last week on our interviews with leaders in political or government organizations. I'm in the process yet of reading all of your reports and your replies. I've read all of your reports at least once. I've provided you with a few discussion questions anyway in the discussion board threads. Please make sure though that you take a look at my general feedback comments that I'll post a little bit later, hopefully by Friday of this week anyway, in Module 3, as well as any individualized comments I'll make to you in the Grade Center. Again, my best hope is that these weekly comments will help you to think a little bit deeper about leadership and leadership qualities. And as always, let me know if you have any questions about anything that I've said to you in this course. Okay, second thing I wanted to talk about then is just this next week's assignment. I want to spend a little time setting that up for you. For those of you who have been looking ahead, you will have found that I had not yet completed the assignments in Module 4, which is where we're going this next week. I've titled that module Putting Everything Together. I finished the assignments in that module earlier this week. Please note that the class has been designed in a way that we started by thinking together about leadership theories. Then we moved into a phase where we discussed how leaders are applying their skills on a day-to-day basis in the real world. And now we're moving to the next module, which I've called Putting Everything Together. That's Module 4. Then we're going to move to Module 5, the last week of the course, finals week, which is what I call Reflections. So anyway, this next week, in Module 4, there's an assignment, our first discussion board assignment, where you will be thinking about and connecting what we've already learned about leadership in this class to how that might relate to the need and how we can promote a strong competitive nation in our country. Think about why effective leaders are necessary for healthy businesses, schools, governments, government services anyway, and communities if we're going to be competitive in the world and have a strong democracy. I'm going to be asking for a little bit more detail in this next week's discussion board than I have in the past. I want you to make some statements to answer the discussion questions that I've posted in the discussion board, but then I want you to give some examples to explain those responses. I want you to think about what you've thought about in theory thus far in this course, your experiences in your interviews, and your experiences thus far in your leadership project to explain and to bring things together and really answer the questions anyway, questions I should say, plural, that I posted in the discussion board for you. So we're moving, again, Module 4 this next week. Third thing that I really wanted to emphasize to you this week is that we're coming very rapidly towards the end of the semester. We have 2 weeks left starting next week, plus finals week, and there's a lot that we still need to get completed. Best hope is that I can break things down for you in a way that can be meaningful and you can plan your work accordingly. Please note that we have discussion board posts due the next 2 weeks anyway. I just mentioned the first of those to you, which is our leadership for a healthy democracy. Then we also have 2 major projects that you need to complete yet. The first of those projects is your final paper. And please note that I've made some changes in the due dates for that paper. That paper is now due on Monday, May 2nd. Information about the paper can be found in the tab on the left side of our Blackboard site on final paper. And please let me know if you have questions about that. Please note also, I'm going to change things around a little bit. That paper needs to be submitted into TaskStream. One of the things that we need to do, and is what's required in this course, is that I need to have that particular assignment posted in TaskStream. There is a rubric that everyone needs to be scored on in that particular assignment. Now that's an additional rubric to the one that I've already posted for that assignment. Don't worry about the additional rubric. That's just a general rubric that I will that has to be in TaskStream, and I'll kind of talk to you more about that as we go. But make sure you take a look at the assignment rubric anyway for the final paper. That's the one that you will really be scored on in this course. And then finally, Thursday, May the 5th, you really need to submit to me in the link that's provided in the Leadership Project tab your final, or not final, but your reflection paper on your leadership project. And also your hours log you need to fax to me. Please review that information and let me know if I can help in any way. So to break things down, discussion board posts are due the next 2 Mondays. Then the replies are due, as they've always been throughout this semester. But then those 2 projects, your final paper that needs to be submitted on or before Monday, May 2nd, and the leadership project reflection paper in your hour log that I need by Thursday, May the 5th. Well, again, I think that about covers everything for right now. Best wishes as you work ahead and complete the work remaining in this class. As always, let me know if I can be of any help to you, or if you have questions about anything I've said in this course. Take care, everyone, and have a great week.